friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and today I'm gonna make Mrs. Wolfie's give or take Christmas bread. So what you're gonna need is 4.5, give or take, cups of flour, give or take 1 cup of warmed potato water. I got this out of my canned potatoes. Now it doesn't have to be potato water, but that potato water does something to the yeast. I don't know what it is. 3/4, give or take, a cup of warm milk. Doesn't have to be hot. Please don't make it hot. Just at least room temperature. 2 eggs. A double jigger of room temperature butter, give or take. 1/3 to 1/2 cup of sugar. Tablespoon, give or take, of yeast. Tablespoon, give or take, a bunch of pie spice. I have a layer of currants, a layer of yellow raisins, a layer of jumbo raisins, a layer of sultana raisins, raw sunflower seeds, and broken pecans. This is give or take 3 cups. Okay, first things first, I'm going to put my warm potato water in there and my 1/3 cup of sugar and my yeast. Now I'm using instant yeast, so technically I don't have to let it proof, but I like to anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and throw my pumpkin pie spice and a couple of dashes. I'm going to say about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now I'm going to add my milk, my 2 eggs. This is a fairly sweet bread, folks. And I'm going to whip it. My butter in. Now I'm going to take my whisk off and put on my dough hook. And I'm going to start adding in my flour. Now remember, this is give or take. I may need more flour. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'm going to need just a little bit more liquid. So another drop of milk. Now what you want is to see the dough come away from the bowl, which it is. And now we're going to knead in all our fruit and nuts and sunflower seeds. The reason you don't put them in with the flour is you want to make sure your dough is the correct consistency before you add the fruit and nuts. I'm just going to lift this and drop this dough back in here. Oh wow, I wish you could smell this. And I'm just going to knead the rest of these in, that I've got that all kneaded in. Oh look, ouch, look, I missed some. It's all right. These are going to be molded into loaves, so they'll get another kneading. And I'm just going to put a plastic bag over this and put it in the oven, just with the oven light on, or set it next to the wood stove. Our bread dough has risen. I don't know if I'm going to need both of these, but I have greased them both. And I'm going to just dust it with flour and drop our bread dough out. Now I'm going to see if I can get this into, I think I'm only going to get 4 loaves out of this. 1, well, maybe 6. And if fruit falls off and all that stuff, that's just fine. I probably could have used one of my big long loaf pans, but I'm loving making smaller portions that I can freeze. I'm just going to shake off my apron here, and I'm just going to cover these and let them rise. Okay, our oven has been preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm going to pop these in for about 35-40 minutes. Oh, but they smell so good. All right, I am just going to put this apron back over them. And yeah, it is stained, folks, but it is clean. I'm just going to let them rest, and then we'll be back later to try some. Okay, now it's nice and soft, see? Because I covered it. Now I can take these out and set them on this wire rack to cool. But since Papa doesn't do raisin bread, I'm going to try this. You're stuck with me as the taste tester. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? Soft and I usually like mine toasted, but for now, just a hint of sweetness, right amount of spice. Unless you really, really like a lot of spice, you can double it. This recipe's a keeper. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, Mrs. Wolfies, give or take, Christmas bread, total success. Take care, God bless.